This is my sourdough starter. I took it out on Thursday, and every day I feed it twice. So Thursday, today is Saturday, so it's about 5 or 6 times now. And every time I feed it, I leave a little bit inside the jar. I put 100 grams of flour and 100 grams of water, and this is how much it's grown. So right now I'm not making any bread, so my idea is to throw this out and leave a little bit in the jar, and then start feeding a little bit more water and flour, and then I leave it in the fridge until next time. So I have the bowl here with me, and I'm gonna dump this out. This is the consistency you can see. It's really good consistency. I dump virtually everything out except just a little bit inside of the jar. And so now the idea is I'm gonna put 100 grams. Actually, I'm not gonna put 100 grams. I'm gonna put just 30 grams of water and 30 grams of flour. So in here, I probably have about less than 30 grams. I don't really need 30 grams, but I think this is about 30 grams. So first of all, I'm gonna put it on a scale, set it to 0, and I'm gonna add 30 grams of water. Okay, 32. And I'll add 32 grams of flour. So I forgot to reset it, so I'm gonna make it 60 now. Okay, 60, so 32, 64. Okay, that's good enough. And now just stir it up. And it will go into the fridge like that. Until next time I want to make some bread, I'll just take it out and I will let it rise, and then a couple of hours later I'll feed with water and some flour, and then I just keep feeding like that until it comes to this consistency. Then I can make some bread again. So this is a very good way of keeping my sourdough starter alive and active. I don't need to feed it every day because I just want to save time. I just leave it in the fridge. Whenever I need to, I just take it out. And as you can see, this is the type of bread that this sourdough can do. It's really, really crusty and crunchy in the outside, and soft in the inside. So as you can see, I don't have a habit of squeezing bread, but you can see that if I squeeze a little bit, it bumps right back down. You see? You go back out. So it's really, really soft. And I cut a slice here. As you can see, it opens up really, really well, and the crust is really, really crunchy. And this bread, I already left it outside for about 2.5 hours now, but it's still really, really crunchy. It's really good. What I did is I I mix with flour and water and a little bit of salt. So this bread, I mix about 400 grams of flour, about 220 grams of water at 110 Fahrenheit, 10 grams of salt, and about 150 grams of sourdough starter, and I just mix it up. Just a little bit of kneading, not a lot, just kneading for like 2-3 minutes, and then I leave it outside for about 4 hours. Every single hour, I kind of fold it. I just lift on the side and fold it and turn the bowl quarter turn, and then lift and then fold it, turn again. So I do that four folds and 4 times. So every hour I fold it once. So after the 4 hours, I form it into a ball, and I left it on a parchment paper and put it in a bowl, cover it with cloth, and then leave it near the heat vent for about another 4 hours. And then after that, I just bake it for 25 minutes inside a Dutch oven. And after the 25 minutes, I open the lid of the Dutch oven and bake it for another 5 minutes to get the crust. So I'll show you the Dutch oven. So this is the Dutch oven I have, and I just put the bread inside parchment paper and transfer it into here, cover it, and bake it at 450 Fahrenheit. Because of course, before that I have to preheat the oven with the cast iron Dutch oven inside, and then after about 15 minutes, temperature has been reached. I just transfer the bread into it, bake for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, remove the lid, and then put the bread directly onto something. I'll show you what that is. Like this piece right here, I just leave it like this, remove the parchment paper, put the bread directly onto here, like this, and then open the lid and put this entire pot back into the oven, and then bake for 5 to 7 minutes, and that's it. So after that, I leave the bread outside until it cool down, and then I cut it. It's really, really good. So that's it. Sourdough is very easy, and I hope this has been informative, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.